Are they all at the cultural summit?
We have that's a two.
Huh?
That's a two.
Yeah.
They right now it's still.
They're on their way there?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Yay. Do we normally close this door or we leave it open? Because I get distracted. I get distracted easily. Yeah, right? Well, so thank God for alarms, because Abby's here. It's 11 a.m. House packed. This is awesome. This is great. Happy Tuesday. Yes, it's team meeting. Come on in. Come on in. He didn't see Teresa and almost left. What's that? What's that? You absolutely. This is the most quality jam-packed room ever. So welcome to team meeting. And Teresa is not here, as you can see, because she's at the cultural summit. Mo Anderson is speaking today at 2. Yeah, that's awesome. Has anybody heard Mo Anderson speak? Yeah. So just some nods. She's awesome. She's amazing. Tomorrow's a full day as well. And that's supposed to be really great. Some people from our office are going to be on panel. So that's going to be really, really awesome. So let's kick it off. Get to the next slide. Do I have a clicker? Oh my gosh. Well, great. This is awesome. All right. Oh, I got it. Yay. So everybody looks like this is, I know all of your faces with the exception of you. Are you a first-time guest?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's so great. Well, do you mind introducing yourself to the whole crew? Yay. Here. So now listen, I'm going to give you this mic. It's not, look, like you don't hear it, right? It's not, it's just on Zoom land. They want to hear you. No pressure at all. You didn't prep her.
Hi, I'm Kendall. I'm a rising junior at UNC Wilmington, and
Awesome.
I'm like working with Leslie this summer.
That's amazing. Yay. Leslie's amazing. So that's
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
Very awesome. Anyone else here for the very first time? It's your first team meeting. Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome, Kendall. So proud of you. You'll need to help me. Yeah. Bucket fills. Yay. So for Kendall, a bucket fill, what we do at every team meeting is that if someone has gone above and beyond, someone has helped us, someone has encouraged us, someone has just done something that has really impacted us, then we like to share and say thank you publicly because that fills our bucket, right? So we normally have time for about 3. So who's our first one? Who wants the bucket fill? Not all at once. I know you guys just don't want to go first. So we're gonna steal that. What is it? You don't like to go first? That's fine. We'll start with number 2. Go. Wait, you need a mic. Yep, pass the mic down.
I would like to bucket fill Kyrie.
Oh.
He always holds me accountable, and he's always like texting, like, what are your goals? What are you working on? Are you coming into the office? Like, he stays on me constantly and encourages me a lot. And I would also like to bucket fill Brittany. We had lunch like 2 weeks ago, and I feel like it was a very helpful meeting, and we talked about a lot, and it was just so helpful, and I appreciate it.
That is so awesome. Yeah. Yay. Lindsay.
I'll go. I don't know if she's here. Bucketfield, Tina Bisson. Tuesday was our growth meeting. We do it once a month. I had an emergency and had to go to the emergency room.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm going to go just with some arm pain. And she was like, well, I said, I can be on the phone. I just can't be in person because I need to get there. And she was like, don't worry about it. Take care of yourself. I got it. And then called her that evening, filled me in on everything. And so I just appreciated her being like, you do you. Don't worry about it. I got you. She's awesome.
Love it. Collaboration.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's so awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Jay have one.
Hi, I'd like to bucket fill our coaches. So I don't think a lot of people realize how much, I think people realize how much they care, but I don't think they realize how much they think about their clients. But I was passing the conference room one day, and Miranda and Sharon were in there, and they were talking about how to help their clients more and more and more. And it's just funny. I just don't think, I know they get credit but I don't think people realize how much they put into
I
that
agree.
role
I
in
agree.
addition to their personal businesses.
Yeah, that's awesome. That definitely deserves a round of applause. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Oh, I love them. Let's do one more. Oh, do one more. Oh, really? Oh, I thought y'all would be excited, like, okay, yeah, okay, thank you. Ashley.
So I want to bucket fill Liz.
Ah,
She and Lynn have been working for literally, I think the last 2 months to get me reacclimated
Ah.
the correct way. And there have been so many hiccups and they have just been being patient. And she's always apologetic to me. And I'm just like, no, your job is the one that's hard. I'm just here to show up. And so she's been relentless at trying to find a solution, her and Lynn, and it just makes a big difference who we're in business with and actually the commitment they have to making things work for us. So I appreciate you.
absolutely. Oh, I love that. Yay, Liz and Liz. We can't live without them, that's for sure. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, yay. So our mission. So, every time I've done team meeting, like if I stand up here and just read these by myself, that is horrendous, right? So we're going to read them together. Together, I'm definitely that person. So, all right, here we go. Our mission: to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. I love all of that. And our vision: to be the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. Awesome. You. And our values, the easiest one: God, family, then business. Okay, so this one, I'll just say win-win and you guys say the other, okay? All right, here we go. Our beliefs: win-win,
Or no deal.
integrity,
Do the right thing.
customers,
Always come first.
commitment,
Hold on, please.
communication,
See first, understand.
creativity,
See the support results.
teamwork,
Together, everyone achieves more.
trust,
Starts with honesty,
equity,
opportunities for all,
and success.
results for you.
I love it. I love it. Oh, it did work, huh? Oh, perspective. Now, I used to know this one by heart and then they changed it up, right? So let's do it together. Our perspective is to be a training, coaching, consulting, and technology company, creating the culture and community where entrepreneurs thrive. I love it. Finally, yeah, you do it. The purpose is to be the place where entrepreneurs thrive. I love that. I love that. So yay, June birthdays. Who in here is a June birthday? Awesome. So happy birthday. Happy birthday, all June birthdays. That is a whole lot of people. There should have been at least one in here, right? Okay, awesome. And Taylor Swift was invited to say happy birthday, so that was great. All right, June work anniversaries. This is so awesome. Who in here has a work anniversary in June? Irene J. Oh, I love it. Look at those. There's like some 5 years, some 15 years. That's really amazing. Good job, everybody. What's that? Oh, my word.
We just do them in increments of 5.
Oh, I was going to say, well, why isn't it up there? Like, that's a big deal. How long have you been with us, Jay? Wow. He has an increment of 5. 15, it's okay.
I'm reading in the dark, so I don't know.
No problem. It's okay. Jay was here to fix it. Appreciate it. Who in here is one of our newcomers? Awesome. Great. Man, I'm glad we're in family. Like, y'all, this is it, right? We're this all family today. Everybody's here is okay. Is vacation. Thank you, Miranda. Okay. Okay. That's awesome. Moving right along. May Capper. Okay. There's a May Capper in here. Thank you, Miranda. Will you stand up? Who else is up there that Captain May? Anybody else in here? No? Miranda, congratulations. And Kendall, what that means, since you're like here and like, what does that mean? Why are we celebrating? Well, that means that Miranda earns 100% of her commission. She resets in February, right? Yes, that's awesome. I love it. Oh, Joe's birthday. Thank you. Awesome. Listen, guys, could you go back? I just want to say, there's some people on here who are like killing it. Like all of these people, capping is a big deal. You should talk to them. Like you should talk to Miranda and then some of these other people on here who are showing up at the highest level, which is really, really great. Like find out what they're doing. And not everybody's thriving right now. So what are they doing to thrive? So find out. Oh, this is awesome. If you guys are in the $1 Million Producer Club for written volume in May, stand up. Thank you. I love, okay, wait. Stay standing if you're in the next one. What's the next one? Stay standing if you're in the listed $1 million or more. Whoop, whoop. That's awesome. This is a lot of people. Like that's a huge deal. All right, so then the next one, stay standing if you closed $1 million or more. Awesome. Wow. That is so awesome. Guys, you guys are killing it out here. And then the next one, our top 10. If you guys are in the top 10 this month, please stay standing. Awesome. Yay. Good job, guys. Good job. You guys are thriving. In fact, tomorrow, one of the things that's going to be covered at the cultural summit is just that, like those that are thriving, like, what are you doing? Right? So what are you doing? If one of you guys could throw, like each one of you, just throw something out there. One word, what's the one thing you're doing that's like, this is why you're being so successful? Jay White, give me a word. I was going to say one word maybe is not enough. I love that. I love that. That's really good. Somebody else? Top 10. What are y'all doing? Helen Hart, what are you doing? Oh, Ron. What are you doing, Helen Hart?
Taking care of your clients and stay consistently in advertising and stay in front of your people.
That's good. That's good. I love it. I love it. Who else is up there that's in here that's a top 10? Just speak up so I don't have to call you out. Let's see. Ah, consistency. That's awesome. I love it. Well, good job, guys. Consistency, right? Because we can tell you what your top 3 jobs are, right? What are they? What's your number 1 job? Oh my God. Okay, good. Woo, like there was a pause. It's like, oh no, that's kind of scary. Maybe we need more of us like speaking about, okay, so great. It's lead gen. But we can say lead gen if we're not consistent with it. Like, right? So make a plan, time block it, make sure you're doing it. These guys are killing it. So congratulations to everybody. Oh, isn't he beautiful? Congratulations to Marissa and her new baby. He's so beautiful. Where's her team? Her team here? No? Okay, that's fine. Yay, Marissa. Congratulations. I'm going to stop looking for people. That's it. Yeah. Okay, special guest, Carolina Gold. Hopefully they're good job, guys. Come on up. Come on up. Make sure you guys use that mic.
Thank you.
How's everyone doing? So my name's Mike Vetrano. I'm actually from the main office with Movement Joint Ventures down in Virginia Beach. I came up here to introduce, we have a new loan officer with you guys, Billy. He's going to tell you guys a little bit about himself, but I just want to let you guys know, because we're trying to capture some more business out of this office. And one of the key things everyone's looking at is interest rates, right? Everyone wants a good interest rate. I just locked a VA loan at 5.875%. So I don't know if you guys are using Carolina Gold or not, but if you guys want to work on getting your customer a little bit more juice to buy a house, better payment, better interest rate, saving some money, it's worth letting these guys take a second opinion. Take a look at it, see if there's something better that they could do, because we're brokers, so we have multiple avenues versus just if at a bank at Wells Fargo, it's Wells Fargo, that's it. We have 7, 8 different options. And that comes for loan programs, that goes for PMI, that goes for interest rates, it goes for everything. So I'm going to turn it over to Billy really quick so he can introduce himself, but I just want to let you guys know that we're here to help. And like I said, second opinions are huge right now. So get your clients in front of these guys and see what we can do. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. So my story 20 some odd years ago, my wife and I just finished building our dream home in Waxhaw. She was pregnant with our first child. I was a successful sales manager with a chemical manufacturer, but my job just didn't seem to have any purpose. I wanted something more fulfilling, and real estate and investing had always been an interest to me. So I combined those two and became a mortgage loan officer. So 20 some odd years later, here I am, a team member with the Carolina Gold mortgage team. So my previous 8 years to here, I was with Movement Mortgage and did every kind of loan, everything in the alphabet, FHA, VA, USDA, 203K, DSCR, did them all. Worked with most every kind of client, from the hardworking single parent family that needed help with down payments to the self-employed borrower with bank statement or with tax returns from 23 different businesses. That was a really fun one, let me tell you. So, but I'm excited to be here, to be a part of the Carolina Gold Mortgage team with Diego, Juliana, to help you build business, because that's what we are here for. Your job is to generate leads. Our job is to support you so that those leads turn into home sales, because nothing happens till somebody buys a house. So thank you all very much for the warm welcome, and looking forward to working with you.
Right. Thank you, guys. We're gonna talk about a little bit about some things here, for you guys, some value, and we're gonna have some of these flyers as well. This is some great tool to avoid how to opt out, how to help out your clients opt out of getting those spam calls when they're shopping around for a mortgage. You know, we hope that you guys start, you know, we can help you guys through this, but this will help is prevent all those trigger leads, you know, when you get all these lenders calling them after we check their credit. So we're gonna pass these out here, so that way you guys can have a copy. Well, maybe I'll just pass this out.
So it's in your world, it's aggravating because whoever your lender is, your buyer's set with your lender, and then as soon as we pull the credit, they're getting phone calls from 15 people sitting in their pajamas at their kitchen table. They can give them a better interest rate. And then things start moving in their heads, right? And then it's almost like going to a restaurant with too many options on the menu. That's what this is. It's gonna prevent that, so your buyers aren't getting aggravated with all these phone calls that comes, and it just happens. As soon as any lender pulls the credit, it's gonna happen.
And you never know who that lender is. Like you said, it could be somebody in their pajamas, just over there. They're not really taking care of the customer. So this is a way to prevent that. Hopefully that can definitely, you know, help your clients there. That's one definitely good way. There's another thing we want to talk about. I don't know if we can go to the next slide. Okay, no worries. So these are just a quick estimate for the closing costs, but I wanted to bring this out because we have great programs to help with down payment assistance. In conjunction, we can also ask for seller concessions. We have an FHA zero down program that, other than the FHA zero down, we can ask for up to 6% in seller concessions. So you can see it'll cover all those closing costs, you know, on the property type. We also have a conventional 1% down payment program. You can ask for up to 3% seller concessions. So that could also cover the vast majority of this, helping your clients come with very little money out of pocket. So it's just a way to help out your clients, help out those buyers, you know, and getting them into the home as well. I don't know if there's anything you want to add in here. That's all we got here. We'd love to see you guys. Any questions, any feedback, we're here to support you guys.
Can you remind them where your office is located?
We're right here next to the hub.
Oh my word, that
Right
is
here.
awesome.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and if you have any Spanish clients as well, my lingua as well. So just throwing that out there. Thanks so much.
Well, we don't want to make an assumption that everybody knows where they are, right? Because people are still trying to figure out their way around the office. So thank you so much. This is awesome. This is a really nice chart. If you guys didn't take a picture real quick. Okay, go ahead, Liz. So awesome. Just a reminder, next Wednesday, we won't be here. And I don't mean tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, we won't be here. It's Juneteenth, and KW recognizes that. And so if you come into the office, Liz won't be here, Lynn won't be here, the leadership team won't be here, and they will not answer your text. So don't be texting them on the 19th. Okay, guys? All right. If it's an emergency, call somebody else. All right. Yeah. If you get locked out, don't text Liz. Again, remember, she's not here. Phone another friend. All right. Oh, I love this class. Who in here has taken that class before, the CMA class? Right? Great. Isn't Brian great? Yeah, awesome.
Again tomorrow.
Awesome.
So you know, you don't have to take one class one time. You can take them over and over again because you might not have absorbed everything the first time.
I love it. I love it. Very good. My daughter was just asking me the other day because she was taking a class. She's like, I've already taken it twice. So what is the point? I was like, oh, you're not the same person every time you take it. And you know, have you ever watched a movie 2 or 3 times and you're like, oh crap, I never saw that. I'm like that with Marvel movies, my favorite. It's like, oh my gosh. So yes, please come. And Brian is an amazing teacher. And if there are any other tools in the MLS that you don't know how to use, what I would highly suggest is that you go online and sign up for all of Brian's classes because there's a lot for you to learn. All right, so next Monday, the 17th, there's a summer mastermind with the one and only Jay White. Yeah. You guys are gonna clap with me? Oh! Thank you, Jay, for taking time out of your busy schedule to do that. Guys, you guys should totally be in here. Jay runs an amazing team. It is a mega team. It's awesome. The people on his team are doing some amazing things. If you want to sit under someone who can really help you take your business to the next level, please don't miss the 17th from 1 to 2.
We do need to register.
Yes. Do you guys need to get the QR code? QR code's up there. Hey, register. That's awesome. Good. Jay, can they bring their children? There you go. Jay said yes. Jay. One more. Okay, awesome. This is a good one. Success leaves clues. So there's an agent panel on the 21st from 11 to 12 with 4 awesome agents. David's in here. Hey, did you guys see David's post today? Go on his Facebook and make sure you read it. You know, I know. So David's super fancy, guys, because he's got this new Porsche. He's so fancy. But you know what? Success does leave clues, right? And I know him personally, a lot of us do, and we know how hard he's worked. Wouldn't you love to know, like, what did David do to be able to walk into that Porsche dealership and buy this Porsche that's been on his board for 25 years? What did he do, right? We all have goals, right? All of us do. We all have big dreams. We all have our big whys. His why is much bigger than a Porsche, yet that was something that was on there. So how awesome would it be to come in here and listen from David, Sharika, Cassidy, and Abby. So that's really, really awesome. Really awesome. Don't miss out. And you don't have to register, so just show up. And you can bring your kids. It's totally fine. Next one, Mirror My Business. This is awesome. Who's registered for that? Awesome. Awesome. You guys don't miss this. Don't miss this. I've heard some really great things about Jenny Willick. I've read a lot about her. I haven't seen her yet, but I hear that this is going to be really awesome. Anything you need to share about that?
So obviously Jenny Willick is going to be giving you guys a really unique experience. I think it's always important to learn from other people. So Jenny's basically going to share everything that she felt she did wrong in the beginning. She thought she was doing great and built up this incredible team and this incredible business. And it turned out that there were systems in place that were missing, or systems that weren't in place that were missing. And she did that to kind of propel her forward. She was at the same ceiling over and over again. So if you guys want to borrow her breakdowns to transport you guys to your breakthrough, this is where you guys have a great opportunity to glean from somebody else what you could be doing in your business. And she also, I mean, will have lunch provided. That's always just an added. Right?
There will be lunch. There will be lunch. Yeah.
Her business is sphere of influence and lymphatics, right? So like if that's what you're wanting to build, there's nobody better.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Thank you, guys. Yes. Oh, you know what? Zoom hasn't heard anybody. Is there anyone on Zoom land? Sorry, Zoom land. Okay. All right. Can we pass this down?
I also know Jenny. We're in a mastermind group together. And
Oh.
that's why I am now known as Jenny Linich, all one word, because everyone says Jenny. I turn around and they're talking to her. I'm also part of her mastermind group. She is super chill, accessible, transparent. She will share everything, answer questions. And yeah, she had the breakdown and she has a fabulous business and she's willing to share everything she has. So
I
make
love
it a
that.
point to be there.
I love that. Wow. Listen, if you guys don't have a listing appointment or a buyer appointment, there is nowhere else you need to be than right here, right? You've got JY, you've got this panel, you've got Jenny, you've got all the things. Please be here and learn. And anyone who says like, I'll share all of my stuff, like that's a big deal. That's major collaboration. Be here for that. Thank you, everybody. Oh, look, oh, who in here has all your finances together? Oh, that's okay. You don't have to answer. Who in here has already filed their taxes? Don't answer, because the ones who haven't will feel bad. Listen, guys, like, come on in here. Now, it does say women building wealth, but this is for everybody. Yes, this is for everybody. So organizing your finances for realtors. I don't know what the statistics is, but I remember being at a KW Wealth event, and Brent was like, hey, who in here has filed their taxes? And it was sometime in the summer. And he was like, be honest. And it was a very small amount of people. Like, who in here has a budget? It was even worse. Who in here knows what their money's even doing? It was horrible, right? So realtors are the worst at that. The worst. There's like a statistic. I don't know what it is because I don't want to say it because it's depressing. But so come on in here and listen, learn, and put some plans and strategies together around your money. What is it that you used to say, Helen, if you don't track your money? It will wander away. It will wander away. Please tell your money where to go, guys. Mine wanders away, this name, Alana and Elijah. But outside of that, go ahead. All right, so great RPR masterclass. Oh my gosh. I guess I didn't pay attention. This is huge. Who in here uses RPR? Hey, do you use it as your listing brochures? Do you show up with it? I show up with one every single listing, bound and beautiful. And I promise you, I share this with new agents. I was helping a new agent. I was like, I've told a bazillion people about this, and it is rare the person who actually does it. But you walk in there, and I've got my notes in there, the Post-its, my research. Every single client, whether it's $150,000 or it's 1.6, they are like, what? You've done so much research. And I haven't. I just know how to use RPR, right? I have done some research. I'm totally fibbing. I do some research, but RPR does the rest for you, and it makes you look like a freaking expert of everything. Please come to this class. Come to this class. Come to this class. Come to this class. It's even easy. You can do it in your PJs in the kitchen, like Carolina Gold was saying about those mortgage officers. Say, oh my word. I love Gene Rivers so much. In fact, I have a t-shirt that says I love Gene Rivers. He is one of my favorite KW instructors. In here, anybody else love Gene Rivers? I love him. To the point that I think he doesn't like talking to me because I am kind of weird about it. I love him that much. Listen, guys, anything he teaches is going to be business changing, mindset changing, transformational for everything. I've taken this class with him twice. I will be taking it again, especially it's here. And for those of you who don't get it, this is massive for Gene Rivers to be here. So please, please, please mark your calendars. Make sure that you're here.
We will have to register. More details are going to come out with the same dates.
Those of you who time block so well, we're going to put it on our calendar for August 8th. So Zoom can't hear you. Oh, okay.
It's a regional level very often. I know Abby's been traveled to Raleigh
Yeah.
to go see it.
Mhm.
It's also usually a couple $100 at least to go see this. It's being brought to you guys for free. So please take advantage of that. Obviously, there is a no-show fee. So just keep that in mind. But it is being brought to you guys for free in Valentine right here, and it's exclusive to you guys. So take advantage of some of the training that we work pretty hard to try and get so that you guys have the utmost value of all of it.
Yeah. When I said I have a t-shirt that says I love Gene Rivers, guys, I'm being for real. Like, so he is that awesome. And it's $2.99, not a couple of hundred. Like if you're paying for MREI or MREA, it is, so it totally, that's why he doesn't talk to me anymore. Listen, he changed my life in January of 2020, right before the Miranda knows, because I talked to her for 2 hours about it. He changed it. He changed it. My business changed because I took this class. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to have that whole revival feeling like I did. And yet I will tell you that if you're looking at an agent who is at the top all the time, and I'm telling you that this was part of my secret sauce, please go and meet this guy. So he's awesome. Let's go. Yeah, thank you, David. Zoomland can't hear you though. All right.
And I like Gene because he doesn't sugarcoat it. He's gonna come right at you and be direct. It'll often stir up things in you that are good, but he's also gonna touch on the notes where you're probably not gonna be
Yeah.
where you want to be.
Oh, he does.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. He
And
totally
if you're
does.
willing to be on that journey, like the opportunity for growth is great. So just know that the reason why he's built a successful business and top agents like spending time with him is he'll call it how it is. So check your emotions at the door and gear up for a powerful day, because if you're willing to put yourself in that environment, you can see great growth in a very short amount of time.
Yeah. I like that you said check your emotions at the door. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Because he's not the normal KW rah 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 shish kumbah, right? Like that's not him. He's not rawing or shish kumbaing. He is just like get it together, right? So, all right, Gene, awesome. Oh my gosh, PC. We've just got a huge bucket fill of PC, and there's PC coaches in here, and those PC coaches should come on up because Michelle's not here and you're her stand-in. Hey, yeah. Miranda said just me. Yeah, girl. Woo-hoo.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Good
So just a
morning.
couple of things to share. We do have our PC social, which is going to be, is this tomorrow? It's tomorrow from 4 to 6, and it is at Duckworth. Is that correct? Yes. So if you're in PC coaching, and that's whether you're in PC or Summit, please come out so that we can all fellowship together. You know, we all have separate groups. It's me, Keldia, Yassine, Sharon, and Connie. And so all of our groups meet at different times. So this is an opportunity for everybody to come together and let's talk about sharing our wins and all that good stuff. So that is tomorrow. Another quick plug for Summit Coaching. So Summit Coaching is our second level of PC coaching, and it is for anyone who has closed 4 or more transactions. So if you're not where you want to be in your business, then this is a great time to join Summit Coaching. Still, it's an amazing economic model because you still only pay when you close. So,
Awesome.
so it's a great opportunity to take your business to wherever you want it to go.
Awesome.
Is there anything else I need to talk about?
Mhm.
Get on the Facebook group and all that stuff. And if y'all have any questions, just contact me, Michelle, or any of the other coaches. Okay. Thanks.
Awesome, Miranda. Yeah.
I second Gene Rivers.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yay. Jules and Leah. Mhm.
Hey guys, my name is Leah. And I'm Jules. And we are your Market Center Tech Coordinators, and with Julia Designs, your marketing leverage. So first up, we have a new June calendar is out now. And if you're ever wondering what the class topic is going to be for that day, you can always go on kwbresources.com, hover over tech resources, and then the office calendar, or the tech calendar, I think it's called. And then this calendar will be there so you can know exactly what topic we're going to be teaching for that day. And today from 1 to 2, we're going to be teaching about farming. So the KW tech tools that can help you farm a neighborhood and become the neighborhood expert. So with postcards, social media posts, and videos all through Command. Right, because Command can send your postcard directly to whatever neighborhood you circle. It can print it and then send it right to their mailboxes, right? And you can set it up for the next year in advance to send that postcard on the 15th of every other month, right? Because with farming, it typically takes around 6 touches to really see that effect. Now that varies, of course. We've sent postcards for some of our clients and they got 2 listing leads from just reaching out to via postcards, right? Postcards have the highest return on investment of any paid marketing channel, okay? Especially after COVID, people want something in their hands, all right? So today, 1 to 2, you'll learn how to implement that in your business, and we can also do that for you. So if you'd rather just outsource it to us, we can help you with that. It is, thank you. We'll be on Zoom. Yeah, Zoom or in the training room. All right, this is 2 new tech updates that you need to know if you want to get paid, which I think that's why you guys are all here. So first of all, there is a brand new commission request. So if you go under contract
right? What you do is you submit a commission request, which tells Lynn Davis how to split up your commission check. So when she receives that, she knows how much to pay you. Did you have an outside referral? Are you splitting it with another agent in our office, right? The layout changed slightly, okay? So now you'll notice, and I did do a video on this. It is a little blurry, okay? So I'm going to re-upload it, but it's on the front page of KWB Resources. There's a video on the new commission request and on the KWB Facebook. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
It's a little blurry. I'll re-upload, but you can make it out, no problem. Essentially, right, there was like 4 pages of clicking that we were doing. They now just put it on 1 page. Okay, so everything is functionally the same. It's just the layout is different. So when you go through that, you have to do it every time you go on a contract. If you have questions, reach out to us, watch that video. We'll help you through that. Second thing you need to know, and Tasha will talk more about this, there is a concession request form on KWB Resources, okay? All right. And Tasha will fill you in on more how this will work. But as far as accessing this, right, kwbresources.com, your internal site, hover over office resources, and then you'll see the concession request right here. These are all the information. This is all the questions that Tasha needs to give you approval for that concession request.
Awesome.
All right, good.
That's super cool.
All right, thank you. And if you don't want to worry about any of those items, and again, would like to leverage that out to our newest strategic partner, right? Transaction management, you can do that with Hello Leverage. So if you would like to, now is a good time with all those forms rolling out, right? New forms coming, lots of changes, right? I would recommend partnering with an expert that is doing this for agents across the entire country of KW agents, okay? So partnering with an expert during this time would be really beneficial, even for your knowledge in the first few transactions that you do under the new forms.
And lastly, we have released some new social templates. So we have a couple social media packages. One is posting 1 time a week for 52 weeks, and the other one is posting 2 times a week for 52 weeks. Both of them is handling your social media for the entire year. And we just rolled out some new social media templates for that. So if you previously signed up with one of those packages and would like to restart that with new templates, or if you'd like to start for the first time, feel free to scan this QR code and we can get that posted on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and yes, that's all.
And before the takeaway that I want you to take away for your social media, how you can be generating more real leads and relationships from your social media. Okay. There's a 10-5-1 rule. So that means that every day you should be engaging with other people's posts, 10 likes, 5 comments, 1 post or 1 DM to someone. Okay. Social media is a relationship building tool. So you need to use it to comment. It doesn't have to be a paragraph, but just say, hey, great picture, right? That looks like so much fun. Those kinds of things are really important for your relationship building, but even more important for the algorithm. Okay. For the algorithm, they will not even see your posts at all unless you guys engage with each other on the platform. So it's kind of like the chicken and the egg. Start off that process by engaging with the people that you want to see your posts, okay? So whereas you should be spending your time building relationships, that's 10 likes, 5 comments, 1 DM or 1 post, that's what you should be doing with your time on social media every day. And then if you want us to post for you once a week for 52 weeks is $199 for the entire year for LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook, right? You shouldn't be spending 2 hours making one Facebook post. That is not worth your time, right? Using the platform to grow relationships is worth your time. So if you want that, go ahead and reach out to us. We can schedule that for the entire year of your social media handled.
Did you say $199 for
$199 for the entire year?
What in the
52
world?
weeks of posting once a week.
Sounds too good to be true.
I know.
Like an infomercial.
Exactly.
And it's not an infomercial. It's for real. That's awesome. They're going.
You call now between the next 15 minutes. 3 installments.
Amazing. Wow. Only good.
And then the price doubles.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all. Reach out if you have questions.
Yay. Tasha Viney. Have we been angels or demons? What have we been?
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Everybody got a busy summer?
Yes. We don't know how to
Buckets are full.
answer. What do I don't
Buckets are
know?
full. What's the right answer? Oh, yeah, my pipeline is full.
Sure, yeah.
Renewals, North and South Carolina. CE, North and South Carolina. CE ended yesterday for North Carolina. They'll have until the end of the month for South Carolina. So don't get that mixed up. If you haven't completed your CE for South Carolina, you still have a few weeks. Okay. Renewals, the end of the month for both. You can renew, go ahead and pay your fee, get your little pocket card, get all that out of the way. If you did not complete your CE, I'm not going to ask you to raise your hand.
Don't do it.
Just know that the CE for North Carolina is cut off until the end of the month. You can complete CE in July, but you will need to complete 16 hours in order to make up for the 2 you missed. And then you'll get credit for the 2 additional classes that you'll need to take. Okay. So if you have any questions about that, reach out to me.
Tasha, and if they didn't complete it, they're not supposed to be doing business, right?
No, at the end, your license will still be good until the end of June. Your license will go inactive at the end of June. You cannot do business from June until your license is reactivated. You've completed your CE and everything is in order with the commission. Okay.
Okay, Jenny. Woo.
Yeah.
Ask for a friend, got it.
Now, the end of the month. and
No, it's cut off. There's a closed period from the
No.
11th through the 30th. There's no CE for North Carolina. Okay. Not good, not good. Let's see. Jules and Leah just talked about the concession letter. Yeah, if you'll pull that up, that will be great. I think I mentioned this in last team meeting. We can do the letters in 3 to 5 minutes. It doesn't take long. Tracking down the information has been the issue. It's, you have 9 questions, we get 4 answered, we send it back, we get 3 more, we send it back, we get 2 more. Just complete as you can. Names, email addresses, amounts, closing dates, attorneys' names. That's what we need to go on the letter. Okay. Just complete what they've done. I did send Leah an email and she may have not received it yet. For the next week, when you do this, please send me a follow-up. We just want to make sure it's coming through as it should. I don't want to,
Miss one.
show up at, 9 o'clock and there's a closing at 10 and the attorney didn't get the letter. So make sure that we received it, we're getting a letter to you and that all of the information is there. So over the next week, complete this form and notify me via text, email, whatever, just say, hey, I just submitted a request for a concession letter. Just wanted to make sure you got it. That way we can make sure that it's functioning as intended. Okay.
Awesome.
New forms. Everybody's heard about that, right? We got some information on the North Carolina forms that I've shared, I believe, with the coaches, all the transaction partners. We do not have the actual forms in hand. I'm trying to get those today so that we can start pushing those out, getting some training going. We will have some training here on those forms. We have some YouTube video training from the attorney at the commission that's been very helpful in educating us on some of those changes. This will be a big one because it's not only changing forms, it's changing canopy to some degree. So keep that in mind. You might want to start educating your people if you've got buyers or sellers that are coming in the next 2 or 3 weeks. They will be impacted by the new forms. Okay. So just prepare for that. What else? Oh, disclose every week. Questions about, do I have to tell this? If that's a question, go ahead and tell. Okay. If you're calling, well, somebody said there was a pier that was broken underneath the house, but I haven't been under there. Neither have I, and I'm not going. So please disclose what you know. Advise your sellers to be open, honest, transparent about the condition of their home so that we don't have these terminations at the 11th hour in a battle over earnest money and due diligence that's already been in the seller's hand and at an attorney's office. The more you can disclose up front, the better off you're going to be on the back end.
Absolutely.
Okay?
That's
Sure.
good.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, that's
Yes.
in, if you go on to KWB resources, I believe it's in our policies regarding selling your own property. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, why would you want to avoid that? Uh-oh, uh-oh. I love them. I love pre-listing
right?
inspections. I love them.
Right. And then there's no question about what you know and what you share. Okay. Any other questions about your renewal? The new forms, concession letters, disclosing what you know as it pertains to a material fact? No, you don't need to do that.
I would say you guys like take all those. Canopy just had an NAR update class. Obviously, I know a lot of you guys were on the open house yesterday with KW. Canopy has 3 more coming. And then I don't know if you guys, anybody knows Travis Everett, but Travis Everett's gonna do one right at the end of July. There's a million chances for you guys to learn this, and that way you don't have to ask every single question to Tasha. Really, we need to be educated on that. So get on
Yeah.
those trainings, get yourself educated, and there's
Right.
so many of them. So you'll be able to learn for sure.
Yeah. And even before this new change, we were getting a lot of questions and I guess a little bit of back and forth between buyers and buyers agents. So educate, educate, educate. I mean, when the new form rolls out, it might be a reason to go back and educate your buyer again.
That's
how the
right.
commission will work, any agreements you have as it pertains to what your buyer's gonna pay, what you expect the seller to pay, so on and so forth. It will be a little bit of a, I guess, repeat for a little while, but just make sure you're making that effort to educate them on what's expected, what the agreement states, and that way we're not at the closing table arguing over, 1% commission or something. Okay.
I hope that's not happening.
And one thing that Liz sent out, I think yesterday, CMA training. I get that question a lot, and I'm not a CMA expert and always saying that. I know some of the coaches have helped agents with CMAs, but that's a great opportunity, especially for some of the new agents to learn how to do a CMA. Okay.
And do we bulletproof our transaction with you on June 24th?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
You do. And
That's so great.
there, Abby.
That's awesome.
No, just kidding. But yeah, feel free to come to the bulletproofing class. It's been very helpful, eye-opening to a lot of agents. Maybe they haven't had a transaction yet, but just some things they've added to their notes regarding some to-dos when they do have a transaction.
Hey, Tasha, I know you were my transaction partner for about a year because I went like a whole year, not the 16 weeks. If there's someone in here who's like, man, I just don't feel confident with these forms, can they come back in?
Oh,
They
yeah.
can hop in.
You can come in. There's no, once you're done, you're done. If you've done buyers for a year, 5 years, and now you want to start concentrating on sellers, come back in, go through the class again. If it's just 5 or 6 forms you need to go over again, come in. We have 5 or 6 people teaching transaction partner. So find one that has a time and dates that work for you. And we also have one for South Carolina now.
Awesome.
So just know that that's available for you agents who maybe haven't done South Carolina. Maybe you've been doing North Carolina for 3 to 5 years. You just jumped on the South Carolina side. Come in, learn the forms, ask your questions, get your processes in place so that you're following the rules and regs.
Awesome.
Okay. Joe, you had a question?
Yeah, this quick reminders, as a buyer's agent, please make appointments. I had an incident with an agent from this office who went into one of my listings without an appointment. So my client was dressed in boxers with a pistol.
Yeah.
So please make.
That is exactly, Jay. And if they would have gotten shot, it would have been their fault.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, well, let me.
Have you told
Email me.
Tasha who that is? A good email. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And if it's vacant land, I've got several vacant land, I've got
Mhm.
several issues with trespassers on the vacant land without agents taking people out there without making appointments. So it doesn't matter. You stay on the property, make sure you have an appointment.
Yeah, yeah. True statement. And again, one, for safety. Two, if it's not your property, you don't have a right to go on the property without permission. So schedule an appointment before you trespass on somebody's property. True story in Texas, it did happen. The guy was a policeman and they were this close to being laid out on his floor. So make sure you're scheduling
Understand.
your appointments and getting approval.
Mhm.
Not just requesting a showing, but waiting for the approval if it's an appointment required. Exactly.
Come on.
Don't go in before your time.
Come on.
Whew. And yeah,
Mhm.
had somebody call me on Agent Here, one of our listings. Guy went in with, I think, 2 dogs. The buyer client had 2 dogs and not sure why they need to take the dogs in. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So keep that in mind. Just be careful when entering somebody else's property and be considerate. Okay.
All of that.
Hey, we're running ahead of schedule. Is it possible we could go in sooner? So I reached out to the seller and we took care of it just fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you're
And that
saying
happens
communication
sometimes.
works, Jen?
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
And
Yeah.
that does happen. If
Uh-huh.
you cancel one, maybe you got 5 and 2 canceled, then you can go ahead and get there early, but just make sure you're getting permission.
Awesome.
Okay.
Good.
All
Thanks,
right.
Joe.
Thanks,
Thanks, everybody.
guys.
Thanks, Tasha. Hey, ALC. Tomorrow's the
Heather's going to
cultural
talk
summit.
about career development.
Social equity tomorrow. That's what it is.
I
Cultural
told
today,
Jay
social
he's here
equity
today. I
tomorrow.
want him to
Correct
speak.
me.
So, really all we have to talk about is, Jenny Willick coming. And for those of you that have had the opportunity to join our Elite 100, that is definitely a special opportunity for anybody that's in the top 100 in our office, which gets shuffled every quarter. You also have another opportunity to become part of that if you are the cultural icon and the rising star. So those that were chosen at the end of last month get invited to our Elite 100. And it's actually going to be an in-person meeting this time with Jenny Willick.
Nice.
So please make sure that if you get that invite that you end up attending.
Save the date, middle of July. And this is going to be something where we'll do something in the home market center for everybody. And we'll have something for the Elite 100 as well. But if you guys have taken Bold, you've probably heard of Gene Arant.
Yes.
His wife, Susan, is coming
Wow.
to talk about marketing and luxury properties in July.
Awesome.
So go ahead and put that on your day. I think we think it's going to be like the 15th or 17th. Yep. So that's coming in July.
Lindsay Pegg, and on behalf of Tina Bisson, for growth, we meet the first Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. That is not the case in July. We are going to skip July because I'm pretty sure that everybody's going to be doing something in the sun for the 4th that week. And Tina and I will be as well. So we're going to skip the July meeting. We'll definitely update everybody on anything and send out some emails if you're with the growth committee. We do still are doing lots of meetings at Superior, talking to new agents that are getting licensed, doing great with that. We've had a lot of people, Fatima, I mean, a lot of people in here too that have been helping us with those, which is great, and career night. So just stay tuned. We'll update on Facebook. If you're ever wondering, like, what's Growth doing? When are they going to Superior? Can I help? Just email or message or text or whatever. Tina or I will be happy to fill you in.
So we have our next agent social coming up. Obviously summer social. We're gonna go back over to our old stomping grounds of Buena Vista. Yeah. So come on out on June 25th. It'll be 4 to 6 p.m. If you finish an appointment early, want to stop by, appetizers will be provided. Did we lock that down? We're about to.
All right.
We have an awesome vendor that's going to be helping us. But that'll be June 25th. We'd love to see you all there. We've got a lot of other fun things coming up this summer, but this is the next one. So, and there will be a 50-50 raffle for KW Cares.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's about it.
Got nothing.
You want to, all right, did you want to talk about the ice cream social? We're talking about doing ice cream social July 23rd after team meeting out here. So I've already contacted the ice cream truck, kind of get that set up. And we actually moved the Taco Tuesday thing to September 10th. So or hopefully the cornhole tournament, all this stuff will be cooler, and we actually can get things coordinated with the truck and the park. The hard thing was getting everything coordinated between the two. So that's our next plans.
Awesome.
All
Yeah.
right.
Awesome. Awesome.
Horse rides.
You can coordinate
Top
that.
down or top up, right? I think it should be Porsche burnouts. That's what we ought to do. Get a little driveway burnout out there. What do you say?
David has vetoed all of the suggestions. He's vetoed them all. He said no. Denied. Jenny just corrected me. Thank you, Jenny. Today is the, you tell me, what's today? Cultural Summits today with Diana Kokoska, not with Mo Anderson. Thank you. See, oh yeah, thank you. I know you thought you're missing it. And tomorrow is the, thank you, Social Equity Summit. Yeah, don't be showing up without registration. Thank you, because they won't have you come in. Great. And then obviously, guys, we have some amazing vendors. Amazing. Are you coming up to talk about it? Oh, okay, great. Yes, that sounds good. Hey, vendors that are here to introduce yourselves, come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Zoomland can't even hear you. What's happening?
So one little announcement for the vendor program that I just noticed when I was walking up is that Glenn from Crawlspace Medic is now with Falcone Crawlspace. So his information is updated on our vendor spreadsheet. But here he is. Okay, so he'll let you know about that. You guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, I'm Glenn with Falcone. We do crawl spaces. So pretty much anything under the house we do moisture and structural, but we also get into the fun stuff, really advanced foundation stuff. So helical piers, all that stuff. So pretty much when you run into anything under house, something comes up on an inspection report, give us a call, come out, check it out for free. We do every square inch of North and South Carolina.
Awesome. It's so good to see you, Glenn, because we thought we lost you. I'm so glad we saw you. Woo! Yes.
I am Tara with Housemaster Home Inspections. The name is it. It's home inspections. We do everything.
Awesome.
We have a 1-year guarantee, free termite with every home inspection.
Awesome.
So you guys know who I am. So I guess I really don't need to say much more.
Awesome. Thank you.
And you guys already know who we are. We're right here outside the hub.
Awesome. Awesome. Yay. Thank you. And?
If you guys want to get connected with these awesome vendors, if you have not already done it, this is the QR code for our Facebook page. Feel free to grab
Go ahead and do it. You know, I love that post. I'm so glad someone said, I think it was you one day who was like, this is where you can find it. So I'm like, okay, before I put that in search of, let me go to the strategic vendor page and see if I can find it, or on KWB resources. Then if I can't find it, I'll text somebody, and I have text Angela. So thank you. I didn't get to do my song and dance routine. We didn't have time. And 12 o'clock, we have to.
So important.
I know, it is, girl. What's the? Yeah, nah, it's like, look, nobody's even paying attention. I'm leaving.